Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight, we're in a forest. Enjoy. I just did that live. I tried. The camera just was way too cold to go live. Everything was lagging. So, to y'all that didn't see that live and want to see it, it's the one before this one, where I was waiting for the guys to get here. And yeah, the camera, everything's just way too cold. But guess who's here with me tonight?
Hey, how's it going? I'm back.
The man, the myth, T-Mac.
The man, the myth, the legend, a way of life.
Yes, yes. He feels at home every time he enters the woods.
Well, and we're at a place where I like to slip and fall a lot.
Yes,
so.
Yes, let's not do that. Let's not do that. And we also have MT somewhere around here. Where's MT at? MT. Where's he at? Up in the trees? MT, where you at? Well, we'll catch up with him. He's somewhere. He's already out hunting. But all right, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm sorry I couldn't do a live. Man, this is just way too cold. The camera was just lagging so bad. And it's still going to be exciting though. So if you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. We do this all year round. Subscribing is free to do. And head on over to the Cameraman Facebook page. That's all the evidence goes there. And everybody does a great job. Great conversations. You know, if you don't believe, or come on in. Maybe you'll see some evidence that makes you go, I've seen something like that before. And you can tell us your story. Again, we're all adults. We don't heckle nobody for their beliefs. There's no right or wrong answer here. So with that said, again, hit that like button. And we'll see you in a minute. Hey, T-Mac.
Ready.
You ready for this?
I'm ready. Okay, do it.
All right. See you in a second, y'all. All right. Welcome back. There's some strange prints. Looks like something's chasing something through here. Yeah, something big. Look at this.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a whole lot going on.
Yeah. Look at these ones. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yep. And that matches.
Then we have some kind of humanoid or human.
That's like the one I seen a few miles away. All right, welcome back. So I just got the headlamp on, just turned on the camera and seen those. So we're headed into the right area. We'll split up and you gonna head over that way more?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over towards, there's the big mounds right here.
All right, I'll walk this way. Let me know if you see any more weird prints. Alright. So this is your typical deer. You can tell coyote been in here. So this is your, they'll scrape that snow away. We'll try to get down to the leaves, and then they'll lay in it. Right now, I don't want full light. I'm seeing more prints here. Cutting across here. More prints here.
Yeah, I hear some sticks banging around straight in front of where my light's pointed.
Copy that. So we're gonna keep on heading this way. Now remember what I said, stay off these deer tracks. You don't want to walk on those. You want those predators. You want the deer to keep on coming back here and using those. And you want those predators to follow those. So, like I said, I'll stay a couple feet off to the left or right. But we're going to keep on following these. Because something big. We're not going to use bright light right this moment. We're going to go ahead and keep the low light. Should be able to see eye shine. This is what's directly in front of me. See, sorry, that light's bouncing. It's LED light, so I'll try to use this one when it's snow out, this headlamp, because eyes come in better with the LEDs. Summertime, I won't use LED. For use that do this, you'll know why. For use that don't, do this. You'll blind things. It's much darker. Whoa. Did you hear that? I'm on some massive tracks.
That's the same area where I was hearing some things before.
Massive trail right through here. So I'm going to stay off. I'm in between two trails. MT's far left, T-Max middle, and I'm far right. So I'm in between two heavy tracks here. Here's those tracks again. So you can tell how many deer were bedded down here. Had 1, 2, 3, 4 deer. Still always try to find a tree big enough to lay around. Keep that in mind. It's something coming in. See these tracks here. I just heard like a whistle or something. I gotta be real careful walking through here. Did you hear that? Ooh, let me stop that. I'll enhance that. Okay.
Heard something hit the ground straight back towards the hill.
Yeah, I'm hearing it. So I have the 360 on, so it's background noises.
I got 2 sets of eyes watching me over here, and I have the thermal signature.
Copy that. I'm hearing something on top of that. And a knock straight ahead. Look at that. Just heard another knock. If you got headphones on, put them on. I'll enhance what I can. Sorry to go over these. I know that light twitching is from the LED, but I don't want to grab big light yet. Okay, I'm seeing some sort of do some light taps. Guys, I'm going to do some light tree taps, just light ones.
Copy.
I'm going to pick a thin tree. I want to see if they mock this. Just light ones on a thin tree, a little stick. I want to see if they mock it and not give me a big tree knock. know what that whistling was from. That was strange. I'm seeing what could be possibly bigger tracks. I'm going to break out a smaller light. Give me some throw.
And do a series of knocks over here as well.
I have a couple of white-tailed deer over on this side. You might hear them moving.
A lot of downed branches and through here. Now, I've been seeing in some of the winter videos already different colored lights in the trees, pinks, reds, purples, blues, greens, and it's not because of the camera or the snow. So things are leading me to watching these trees for kind of like different coloration. Kind of like watching over a fire and looking at how the atmosphere moves above a fire, like kind of like a mirage. Okay, he's up on the big mound. So this prince just disappeared. No. Okay. They just veered off. I'm to the left of them. I do have the 360 on. Background noises will come in better. Kind of trying to do a pan around me. Now again, if you see something, please put it in the comments below. You'll be credited with the find. And anything that I see or the subscribers will see, they'll put timestamps in the comments below. And then they'll go over to the Cameraman Facebook group and they'll put all the evidence there, what they see. Could be little videos, could be pictures, could be things that they have questions about. There we go. We're back on them. All right. I hear like a screaming. I hear like a woman's voice. It is cold tonight, you all. It's down in the 20s. Big prints following these deer. Okay, look at this. Big prints following these deer. Everywhere over here. Wow. Let me see. T-Mac, is that you up on top of the hill?
Yes.
I see some big prints coming towards you. Let me know if they go up on top of that hill.
I found a few deer track and squirrel tracks. That's it.
Hey, I'm going to pause here and set up some equipment.
Copy that. Yeah, let me know if you run into any bigger prints than that. These are deer, definitely. Coyote. Man, these deer are just not safe. They are not safe at all. Looking at some of these prints that are following them. Predators. What is making these funky prints? I mean, these things are huge. Look at this. These things are huge. Did they snag a deer here? Whoa. Here's some scratches. I mean, where did it... Let me kill this lighter. What was that? I'd be amazed if I looked up and seen a deer hanging from the tree. Look at that up there. Almost look like a belly of a deer. I think that's just the tree, though. I can't see all the way up there. Strange. Hey, a big X. I didn't notice this. Huh. Coyote. Be careful going down into this bowl because I'm sure the water's not frozen. Be like quick mud in the winter. Okay, here's a good path that they're using. Coming in and going out. They're using this one a lot right here. Tell how heavily used it is. I want to get up here to this There's a bee's nest in here. They're sleeping. And they're sleeping. Well, they may be not sleeping, but they ain't worried about what I'm doing as long as I don't dig in on them. Look at this. There's tracks everywhere up here. Kind of like squared off. You hearing that? I got layers on my ears. I don't want to walk on that deer trail. You over here? Whoa, that was weird. What the heck was that? I caught eye shine at something. Remember, you all can zoom in. Whoa, that cold air. Wow. I'm gonna do a whoop. I'm gonna do a whoop up here. And 3, 2, 1. Whoop! T-Mac, you got your animal collar on you? Here it comes. You got your animal collar on you?
I do. Get the glove off here. Get the predator collar going.
Listen to that. We're on to something right here. Something's out there. Deer in distress?
Rabbit. What would you like?
Deer
Fawn in distress.
fallen in distress. And 3, 2,
Red.
3, 2, 1. See what happens. Something's out there. What? I don't know. Hear that? Something's back here. careful through here. There's a lot of downed trees. I've got the bright light on me. Just not using it right this second. Oh. What is that? Hold on, let me break out the big light. Big X right there. I'm smelling like a cigar, strangely. Straight in front of me. You give us a tree knock, a whoop, a yell. I said something was down over here. I'm going to switch hands. I want to turn it off. He's seeing what that is. T-Mac just walked. Gift right up here. Oh, why? I just felt like something. Here's it. I can hear a coyote. Alright, let's stick one right on. I poked a hole in it so the juices are running down onto that branch. We're going to walk into this, and then we're going to drop some more. I believe this right up in front of me is kind of headed towards the water hole, but I'll leave another one. Now this one will kind of just do the same thing. If I can get one, there we go. Okay, same. Oh, I can already smell that. So tracks either way. They gotta come grab it. And then I'll mark these. Look at this. Something big's following that. Then we'll set another one over here. Kind of just do the same thing right here. With holes punctured in them, It'll give off a good smell. And that's kind of, one right here, one up there, and one back over there. Straight ahead. Where that gap is in the middle of your screen. So one back there, one right there, one right here. Good surface area. It's empty up there. Do a tree knock. Let's use it with this leaner. Guys, I'm going to do a tree knock.
Copy.
Alright, tree knock. And 3, 2, 1. And give another one. And 3, 2, 1. Give another one off this tree.
I just packed up my things here and I'm going to walk up the big hill.
Let me knock the snow off. Alright. And 3, 2, 1. Let's see what happens. T-Mac coming up behind me. I'm going to keep going, get into another area, and see what we can't find. That's it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Take a look down in here. We'll see you in a moment. Alright, welcome back. T-Mac put up a glow stick. So if that thing leaves from this area, it's the only one out here by the oranges, we'll know something took it. Got the headlamp on again. I'm going to convert over. I can see something up in the trees. T-Max headed back this way. That was one heck of a step over. I'm going to come back here during the day. Hit that. Stay tuned because you might see that at the end of this, me coming back during the day. Looking for anything moving in the distance. I shine. Just hit service area. keep on going. I just wanted to take a look over here. I'll get back at you. All right, welcome back. So we keep on seeing a glow stick. We don't know if they're mimicking or what, but off this hill. Now my light won't work. Whoa, this is wild. T-Mac's taking the high road. I'm taking the low road. Right off the hill. Now it would be straight ahead.
Hey guys, I got a knock over here, so I'm going to do a knock as well.
Copy that. What was that? You back over here?
Jack, I'm gonna head back your way. This pathway gets a little steep and slick.
Steep and slick. I'm on the side of a mountain. Uh-oh. I don't know if he knows it or not, but my hands are full in the moment. I do not want to look away. Something was over here. And this thicker stuff. What was it? That made me jump. I don't know if the camera picked that up. There's a break. I'm literally on the side of a mountain. That's going up. That's down. Oh, this light's dying too. The cold is just zapping everything. We decided to just test run this, and okay, so empty's down below. Just to test the equipment out, because we didn't do no test runs, night runs in this cold. This. Ow. Whoa. Holy. Something definitely spooked me from We're going to look for that glow stick. But they will mimic those glow sticks, if you all remember. creepy. That was creepy. Here's another pathway. I'm going to mark this one. This one's getting used a lot. So predators are definitely going to follow this. Wow. I don't know. That was spooky. See, and now they're turning to go down there. This isn't a trail or anything. Remember, I'm trying to stay off these and off to the side of them. Wow. That was, oh wow, look at this. There's one coming in there. There's one going here. They're going down here. Off this mountain. Side. Remember, you all can zoom in. Alright, I'm going to keep going. I got to take this slippery side down, so I'll get back at you in a moment. Wow, that was freaky. I don't know what that was. I have no clue. Alright, I'll get back at you in a moment. These guys are yelling for each other. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, welcome back. So now, what I'm doing, I'm just hiking down where I seen that light from the glow stick. That was strange. I don't know what to think. They mimic them. We're seeing huge electric loss drain. Yeah, they can't believe what we've seen. That was really strange. Alright, y'all. I'm at 13%. And my backup battery is dead. So, now we know. Couple backup batteries. I'm going to have to put a book bag together. And if you've seen anything tonight, put it in the comments below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. So we did a little test run. Now we know I have to find a heating system for the cameras. I got heating system for all the gear. I'm probably going to modify a backpack of some sort. And kind of like a heating station with a charging station. Alright. Thank you for watching and being out here with us. We're going to see what happens, and we're going to get our live in. I'm going to start working on that kind of backpack station. Modified backpack power station, heating station tomorrow. And then we'll get our live in. We'll head up to the structures. We got that snowstorm coming in too, so it's gonna be good. Alright, yeah. With that said, hit that like button. hit that subscribe button. And we will see you all on the next hunt. Bye. All right, welcome back. Daytime. So, I'm hiking back to the area we were last night. Man, was it cold. That did me in last night. It was cold. We had, I started working on a backpack with a cool little heating system that I can plug in to a power unit that's mobile. Can't leave it plugged in because it'll catch on fire, but it'll keep it warm enough, especially against my body. Ooh, it's cold today. It is, oh man, I think it's like 8 to 10 degrees. It's just cold. I'm cold. It's cold. But getting back here is going to be cool because I know that glow stick, I seen that glow stick. And I seen a glimpse of it on the video from last night. And then seen it disappear. And then something to the right of me, if you paid attention and was listening, sounded like screaming. Weird. And I couldn't really hear it because I had my ears covered. But it was there. It was faint, but it was there. If you had headphones on, you probably heard it. So, I'm just gonna hopefully get back here, see if those oranges and glow stick is gone. Nobody should have messed with it. Less than 24 hours. Off the beaten path. Should be exciting. So, I'm taking the easiest route I know how. I'm following the railroad tracks all the way down. And I'm in the forest. But this is kind of the easiest way. Instead of doing, a 10-mile hike, cut it down to about 6.5, I'm thinking. Excuse me. Man, last night did me in. I got a sore throat. My sinuses are crazy. I couldn't get my boot on this morning. I just couldn't get it to bend that far down into the boot. So I had to put tennis shoes on because I can, loosen up the strings to the tennis shoes. The boots have no strings. It's just easier that way to get out here. And then off to a different area. Because I wonder, we were hearing some weird stuff. But I think being in that area, I don't think they trust us. I wonder if it's new ones. I don't know. It was just a weird night. Weird things for sure. Okay, so I really got to pay attention to what I'm doing, or I'm going to get lost back here. And I'm not dressed for getting lost. just for, you know, a mild hike. And it's weird. Weird stuff. Alright. See you in a moment. Alright, welcome back. So, man, I am seeing like deer tracks everywhere. Doing a 360 pan because I'm hearing some kind of tapping in the distance. I'm going to remove the covers from my ears. Alright. Keep on going. Certainly don't make sense whatsoever. What the hell is that? That's not urine. Huh. There's just tracks everywhere. A lot of coyote. A lot of breaks. Big X's. Remember, you can all zoom in. What the hell was that? Sorry, I got my eyes peeled. Look at this. Huh. Excuse me, my allergies are just kicking my butt. This has to be an old waterway. this. Old deer. I don't know if, are the deer using it still? Yeah, they're still using it. That's what deer paths do. So this is a summer deer path for them. I can see a few of them. There's another one. And they'll make them nice. Let's keep going. I want to watch that way. Hearing something? Huh. Yeah, this is definitely not the right way. Remember, look at those scrapes in that tree. Looks like an X in the tree. Scrape, 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 scrape. Old, very old, because of how high it is. Here's another one going out. So they're coming up. Okay, so the orange is not here. All right. Glow stick's not here. Orange is not here. This is, see, now this is one that you would want to mark on GPS, and then hunting season, or if you need to feed your family, you would come sit here. No tree stand needed, just post up and they'll come through here. They're always going to use these paths. You can see them coming in, going around the tree to jump on this path. You can see here coming in. They're going to use this path no matter what. You can be sitting right up there behind a tree, and you know, if you needed to feed your family, you'd be eating. Mark these. Mark those trails, people. It doesn't matter. They're coming in, going around, and they're going to use those trails. So I mean, like I said, I'm not a hunter or anything, and I'm not against hunting. You need to feed your family, do it. I'm not going to go out and looking for trophies, but hunting, to me, sometimes seems easy because thinking about hunting seems easy. They're going to use that trail. They're coming through. Mark them. You can see all the way up where they're going. I'm just staying off of them. Alright. Heading towards. There's that tree. That orange is gone. There you go, T-Mac. I am seeing... What is that? Wait. Why? Sometimes I get so disappointed. Let's hop on this deer trail. I said, don't walk on this deer trail. What happened there? I think the camera's just getting cold. But yeah, this is the... This is up the side of this mountain. Get it. Where's it going? I'm gonna go this way. I came down here last night, but I did not go that way. Look at this. So, glow stick gone, orange is gone, and walking through this stuff, trying not to get prickers in my face would be great. Whoa, and my wires caught up would be great. Protect my wires. Holy mackerel. Ow. Pricker went right in my thumb. of the guys went that way either, which is strange the way I'm pointing. They were on the left side of me. These deer. Alright, I'll get back at you in a moment. Alright, I'm showing the other side of this, because I am curious to see if anything is down over there. So, if you see anything, put it down below in the comments. But I am curious for myself why everything is going this way. I marked this off too, because I want to come get up in here. I've never been back there. But a lot of X's and breaks and bends are pointing this way. There's some scrapes on the trees that I've seen. But, I mean, there's a lot of things curving around to go back in there. See? And I'm seeing like these. Sometimes I wish I had answers like right away. But every year brings up new questions. Sometimes we can't explain the answers. See there? Oh, in the service, nice. So everything is headed that way. That's why I like getting deeper in there. I wonder what is up. Up over there. A lot of things headed that way. Something is very attracted to that area. I don't want to keep going, but alright. I gotta start turning around and getting out of here. So, get over into another area of interest on the way out. I'm gonna veer off a little bit and check out another area, but we will come back to here. I want to know what's back there. Alright, y'all. I'll give you a I'm just looking in the distance if I could see anything moving. All right. I'll see you in a second. I swore there was something over here. I heard like tapping, 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 tapping. Coyote. There's no wind. This makes no sense. Big X. Alright, well, that was strange indeed. Huh. Hearing it again. Let's keep walking. I could have swore I seen something down there. Could have been a deer or something? I don't know. It was a dark deer then. If it was a deer, it was a dark one. I mean, I see paths down here. I don't know. Alright. I'm going to keep going. Makes no sense. I'm hearing it, but I don't see it. It's not upwards, it's down below me. That's what it sounds like. Alright. I'll get right back at y'all. And whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I was talking, but that was a tree knock. Wow. I wonder if the camera picked that up. I just heard like a slap on a tree. And something else hit a tree. It's flipping strange. This is strange. That's something else. Did you hear that? That was like a tree knock too, but a little farther back than that last one. I hope the camera picked that up. Deer just going down this. They're trying to see. I believe that's water down there frozen. Whoa! There's another hit on a tree. Oh, this creeped me out. I'm gonna keep going. I hope the camera caught that. I'll get right back at you. Strange. Alright, y'all, welcome back. I am getting out of here before dark. Before any kind of darkness. The camera's been acting weird, so I don't know what's been recorded or not. Something sounds like I'm being followed. I don't know. I don't know, maybe this camera, I need to replace it. Or it's being affected. I honestly don't know what I've caught or recorded or not. It goes from recording to picture mode to recording to powering off to power back on. Go to record. It goes to picture mode. I've never had this problem before. I got some weird tree knocks. I don't know if the camera caught it or not. I need to get back towards those train tracks. Alright, y'all. Now, this is weird. I wish I could show you this. My power level just went from 53 down to 3. That makes no sense. Back in the service area. Alright, yeah. Well, hopefully it says it's recording. This is a strange area. I don't know. Paranormal, Bigfoot, Dogman, just strange area. I feel like I'm walking into the abyss. Alright, y'all, that's it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Go up to the bell. And make sure you hit all. I really do appreciate you. Hype it if you enjoyed the video. I like that hyping because it helps get your video out if people really enjoyed it. Get back home. Work on that book bag some more. The traveling, warming, and power station. If anything freaky happens, I'm going to record, so watch to the end. I'll come back on. I feel weird. I feel like there's more than just one presence. Like something following me, more than one. I feel like it's multiple things behind me. I don't see nothing, but I'm going to keep going. I don't know. I should just leave the camera on. Because I don't believe 3%. I don't believe 3% is. I know I have more than 3%. This is flipping weird. I don't know what is. I need to get out of here. This is weird. There's more than 3% on this battery. Alright. That said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you all on the next hunt. Bye.